Western Conference NBA playoffs. Round 1 continues. The Rockets have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3 games to 1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Warriors. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
2K Sports is proud to present to you Game 5 of this first round Western Conference matchup. And tonight, we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. And now, the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Gary Payton II is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the center position. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Curry. Butler on the way. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. You look at the Rockets. They thought they'd be up 3-1 at this time. Instead, they find themselves in a win-or-go-home scenario. This is unexpected, huh?
Kevin, this is why they play the games. On
Sure.
paper, this wasn't supposed to happen. Maybe they got a little complacent. Maybe this raucous home crowd can snap them out of this trance that they seem to be in.
Well, they need something, that's for sure.
When Butler hits this shot, he's impossible to defend.
It's Thompson off the drive.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Curry to the inside. Here's Butler. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Look, Butler will get his shot now, forcing his way inside that time.
For 3, Van Vliet now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Curry can't get it to go.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Lets it go with the 3. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Green. Van Vliet's got 6.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to score.
Now here's Curry. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Van Vliet. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Butler kicks to Green. Pass to Podziemski. Knocked loose. It's the one by Green. To the paint. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here is Curry. Here's Podziemski. Green with a screen on Green. Here's Podziemski. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Green gets it to go.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Pajemski. Payton kicks to Butler. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Butler's got 10.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Payton outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Curry can't get it to go. Houston leading by 4. Oh, Van Vliet. Good on the shot. And 11 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Well, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Curry against Van Vliet. Tries from 7. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 5 points in the game.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Here's Şengün. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming in it. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. Pass to Payton. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Thompson slams it home.
My goodness. Man, Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pajemski finds Payton. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Thompson slams it home.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. On the wing, Green. To the middle. Here's Butler. Good D by Thompson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one's good. Brooks.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Payton, that's good.
Curry really runs the offense well. Knows exactly the time to either shoot it or give it up to his teammates.
Now here's Brooks. Over Payton. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And that one, good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Payton kicks to Curry. Back to Payton. Jacks up a three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Payton's got his second basket of the night.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Here's Van Vliet. Up and in on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 9.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And it's Green slamming it down.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Warriors trail by 8. Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Butler feeling it out a bit. Launches it. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here. You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Curry with it. He's got 11. And it's Butler missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Now here's Green. He's defended by Pajemski.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Pajemski. A three-pointer off the mark. Houston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Şengün with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Butler, following the score by Houston. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Houston leading by 11. Here's Brooks. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. Warriors shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Pass to Pajemski. It's Curry outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
On their way to the floor, your Blue
Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Green. Golden State also making some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Moses Moody comes in for Peyton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Stephen Curry.
You got to admire the steadfastness of Van Vliet. I mean, he's an anchor for his team because they know they can trust him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Warriors trail by 11. Hield outside. Pass to Butler. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You know, over time with hard work, Butler has become a consistent shooter. And yet his jump shot, I think, continues to evolve.
And then Smith with the jam.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Outside Butler. Pass to Kuminga. And the rejection by Smith. Now Whitmore. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Van Vliet looking around. Misses in close. Warriors trail by 13. Hield outside. Pass to Butler. Kuminga with it. Curry outside. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Whitmore. Drills the 3-pointer. Whitmore's got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. The long-distance 3 is buried. 17 points in the game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Hield. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Warriors shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. 43 seconds left in the first. Curry with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A floater, and Van Vliet lays it in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Warriors trail by 15. Curry with a wide open look. Curry with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Drives to the hoop, and the dunk by Eason.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And here is Hield. Takes the 3. That one doesn't go. And so it's Houston feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get right back to the action when we return. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Moses Moody. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he comes up with the deuce. Whitmore's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Houston.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive plays by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Green in the post, guarded by Curry.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Warriors trailed by 19. Here's Curry with the 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Here's Green, and it's Green sliding it down.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by Smith.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Post. Scoreless thus far. Hield can't hit. Houston leading by 20. Pass to Landale. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Rockets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shot went down. 2 shots.
Shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. And so he's able to get one of two. Warriors trail by 21. Curry with it. Now Green defending. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Hield right side. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
Hield good at using this area of the floor. He's an impressive mid-range shooter.
Here's Green. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Outside Curry. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Warriors trail by 19. Outside Curry. Kuminga, screen on Green. Curry way outside. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Driving in, Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now here's Hield. Pass to Moody. Here's Post. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside Curry. It's up a three. Warriors getting another chance here. Hield with the bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. And Green slams it in.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Warriors trail by 21. Now here's Hield. He's got 6. Here's Moody. That's tipped. Here's Landale. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
Golden State's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Curry outside. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 26.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Green slams it in.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so here is Golden State following the score by Houston. Curry gets the bucket.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Smith. It's stolen by Kuminga. Puts up a deep 3. Curry can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Curry. He's got 29 points. Fires from deep. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Thompson comes in for Smith. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Cam Whitmore. Houston leading by 20. And VanVleet, here we go. It's good. VanVleet's got 18 points in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And the basket by Curry.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Curry against VanVleet. Great D that time from Green. Warriors trail by 20. Here's Butler. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bajemski with it. No scoring in this one. Curry kicks to Green. And he drives in, and it's Green with the jam.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
VanVleet on the wing, guarded by Curry. VanVleet with the bucket.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Bajemski with it, working on Green. Payton passes to Curry. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
A trusted floor general, VanVleet, with the outstanding setup there.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Driving inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Down low, here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill.
Oh, my! What a play.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Rockets leading by 22. Şengün kicks to VanVleet. Houston moving it around. Outside, Green. Shot from the wing. Green with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot on.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And the first one drops.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Jalen Green. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Here's Van Vliet, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
It's Thompson off the drive. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Payton finds Curry. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Whitmore, defended by Moody. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Here's Butler, 14 points for him. Pass to Green. Driving the lane, and Green slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Outside, Payton. Back to Curry. Now, here's Green. Payton outside. Pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Şengün against Green. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Payton's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Here's Payton. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Payton's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Şengün. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
Outside, Payton trying to find Green. He's got it now.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Rockets leading by 22. It's taken away by Payton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Curry's got 43 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Here's Brooks. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. That's now 8 points for Dylan Brooks.
A slight bump on that play. Brooks just kind of shrugs it off.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Butler kicks to Payton. Curry on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler into the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson. First trip to the line for him here.
Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. And so it's Draymond Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Steph, what do you think of your defense in the first half?
We're a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
We'll see where the adjustments take you. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Next up, one more time, a round of applause for the participant.
Welcome, everybody, and in this pivotal Game 5, a tremendous performance thus far for the Houston Rockets.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. As they look to get back into the series, this first half, a strong step in that direction.
You ever heard the phrase, no biscuits, no syrup? Similar to no retreat, no surrender. I like how they're remaining competitive.
Man, I'm getting hungry, but staying after it, continuing to play their game, that's all you can ask for.
No biscuits, no syrup?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot growing up.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
It's Thompson off the drive, and Thompson slams it home.
You see the incredible athleticism. Amen Thompson just slashing his way to the cup with ease.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Warriors trail by 21. Curry dishes to Green. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Pajemski. Guarded by Green. Basket good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Brooks misses.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Now Pajemski. On the wing, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. And here's the fast break. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Thompson really feeling it on offense. His energy and efficiency, terrific.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And here is Curry. He has 45 points. Now, here's Şengün. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Şengün showing you how it's done to draw the foul, attacking with authority.
For Houston, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
Şengün hits them both.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter too.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And that one's good by Butler.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Thompson outside. And Thompson slams it home.
Amen Thompson finishing above the rack with ease.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Outside, Green. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. A 3-ball. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Rockets leading by 22. Brooks right side. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Podziemski. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And Şengün throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
For the 3. Out to Payton. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Brooks misses. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Butler against Şengün. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Hey, you got it like that aggressiveness of Butler. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now. That's well done.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Rockets leading by 22. Outside, Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
Reversed it home. That was ready.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Really left alone that time. Podziemski's got 7 points in the game.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
That one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Podziemski. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Green with a screen for Payton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Van Vliet with it. Now Green defending.
Fred Van Vliet has his fingerprints all over this one. Just dominating the defense right now.
Warriors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Green, the pass to Curry. And again for three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Kept alive. And Şengün throws it down.
Hey, he's one of the best on the offensive glass, so you've got to get a body on Şengün.
Warriors have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And that one, good. Van Vliet's got 4 this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. A 3-ball. Good! Another from 3.
An incredible shooting display if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that? Podziemski with it. He has 7. Driving to the basket.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Brooks. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payton with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Payton passes to Butler. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets leading by 21. Here's Thompson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And that's now 28 points from Amen Thompson. Here's Curry. From deep three-point land. Rockets with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brooks against Payton. Shoots from the elbow. Brooks misses. Warriors shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. That one goes in.
Takes some handles for Butler to get the look he wants. Fun to see him create off the dribble like that.
Here's Thompson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Pass to Butler. And that one drops. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Thompson inside the line. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Hield the pass to Butler. Back to Hield. Butler with room to shoot, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Get the feeling Butler was ready to let that one fly before the ball got to him.
Rockets leading by 22. Shoots the 3. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Now Podziemski. 9 points in the game so far. Butler against Şengün. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. Houston's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Shot by Eason, no good. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. Hield can't hit. Thompson outside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
The Warriors shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Podziemski with it. There's 1:54 left in the third. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Hield. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got 9.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Thompson inside the line. Offensive rebound. Van Vliet. And the layup is good. Van Vliet's got 29 in the game.
Those are frustrating and deflating points to give up. Van Vliet, a small guy getting the offensive board like that, shaking my head.
Pass to Kuminga. Şengün against Butler. He gets it in there. Butler's got 13 points in just this quarter.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Van Vliet. And that's now 37 points from Amen Thompson. Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Butler, a screen on Van Vliet. Butler against Şengün. Shots good from Butler.
You know, Butler is simply a winner. He knows exactly how to get himself going offensively.
Here's Van Vliet. He has 29. Here's Şengün. Another possession, another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game.
In fact, he's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And he does it with and without the ball. Butler stuffing that stat sheet.
Thompson looking for an opening.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Butler against Eason. Outside Butler. With 1 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Houston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Moody is out there with Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Curry way outside. It's rebounded by Houston. On the wing, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Smith feeling it out a bit. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Over in the corner, Kuminga hits the three-point bomb.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Whitmore, covered by Hield. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Lets it go from 11. That one a little long. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The 15-footer, and Houston again with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
That's to Curry. Three-pointer, Hield. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
It's Curry outside. Eason grabs the board.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
For 3. And they recover it. Pass to Whitmore. There's the 3. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Landale misses. The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And here is Hield. Here's Post. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
And Green gets it to go.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Fires from way outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 54 points.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
The Rockets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Landale with the bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now here's Hield. Here's Post. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the triple. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski's checked in. Here's Curry. Lets it go from four. Another one goes. Incredible.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. Podziemski on the wing. Guarded by Green. Post. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Smith up top, defended by Kuminga. Great open look there.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Here's Post. From deep. A shot, no good. Pass to Landale. To the inside. Houston moving the ball around. Shoots over Kuminga. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Inside. Here's Post. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Houston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Houston making some changes. Whitmore comes in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Butler comes in for Moody. Here's Whitmore. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Oh, Really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
Pass to Pajemski. With the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Shoots over Curry. The shot by Holiday, no good. Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Butler. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
Nasty. I'm talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
Here's Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pajemski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Curry with the and again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for 3-pointers made. Holiday inside the line. No good again that time. Golden State's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Curry's shot is off. Rockets leading by 22. That's a 2 from Smith. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Pass to Butler. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Out to Smith. Second chance shot. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Pajemski. Over Whitmore. Rebound by Smith. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Whitmore with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
When he's dropping dimes, an opponent gets very nervous dealing with Jabari Smith.
Knocked away. And here we go. Whitmore heading to the hoop. And Whitmore throws it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Holiday with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
So for the Rockets, Tate, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore, and Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Gary Payton has checked in for Golden State. Here's Pajemski. And a miss there off the inbound. Houston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. They grabbed their own miss. Now a timeout called by Houston.
It appears that he's in a lot of pain, and they call the timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to take a look at it.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Draymond Green.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And you can see how much he's fed off the intensity of the home crowd. In a backs-against-the-wall game, he was at his very best. From 12 feet out, the shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this time.
Man. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Warriors shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Pass to Green. And there's the drive. And it's Green slamming it down.
Well, it's refreshing to see Green not just help run the offense, but also be involved with production.
Snatched up. Landale pass to Holiday. The kick out to Williams. And he makes that one. Williams has got his first basket.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And the Warriors with possession here. Outside, Payton. Pass to Pajemski. The 11-footer. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's Green with the 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Holiday against Curry. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And it's Green missing. Pajemski with it. Williams picks him up. Here he goes. It's good. Pajemski's got 4 points in the quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Landale. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Outside Curry. Green passes to Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State. The shot by Curry. Hits it again. Wow!
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. He got it again. Sensational.
And guys, he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Wow, he has been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down.
His airness with a little company on his lofty perch, just remarkable. And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6, but a huge win tonight for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we will have a Game 6. They have forced a Game 6. Their sheer will and determination paid off.
Yeah, I mean, it was a must-win, and they played like it. I mean, they came out with guts, with heart, and they now have their sights set on doing it again in Game 6.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Draymond Green.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
The shot by Williams, no good. Fires the 3. Connects. Once again from distance.
When he gets it going from long range, it is a scary sight for the opposition. And he surpassed his own record for triples made in a playoff game.
A new record. He is in first place with those threes. Wow. Just seems like every time that ball leaves his fingertips, you expect it to go in. He is as good as it gets. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Elbow shot is on the way. Off the left rim and out. And here are the Warriors now. Down by 15. Hield kicks to Curry. This one for three. Rockets with the rebound. Shepard with the ball. The 19-foot shot. And Curry pulls it down. So we see Houston taking the W here. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now.
Man, listen, they've still got to win two more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Green.